Hello, everyone, kids, families, and friends. This is Xinwei, and I'm a child and family specialist from Moravia Park. I'm also a mental health therapist from Johns Hopkins Bayview. Today, I'm going to do a little workshop about psychoeducation, including what the coronavirus is, what could it potentially bring to us, both physically and emotionally, and we're going to target on some coping strategies. What can we do during this challenging time? This time full of adjustments, full of challenges, and full of uncertainties. So let's get started. Okay, so this is a little comic book that I prepared for the children, and parents feel free to sit by your child's side, and then you happen to have markers or notebooks by yourself. That would be awesome because we're going to have a little brief activity later today. So hello, I am a virus, cousins with the common cold and flu. This is what I look like, and my name is coronavirus. So kids, if you happen to know how to count, can you please count with me to see how many legs do our virus have? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, there we go. Okay, so let's get started. So this is our coronavirus bringing a suitcase, and this is the Earth. Perfect. I love to travel. And right now, he is all over the world. Next one. And I love to jump from hand to hand to say hi. So if I happen to have a little virus with me on my hand and I give you a high five, do you think you will get the virus? The answer is yes. That's why we're staying at home right now, so that we don't keep doing high five or touching other stuff that will potentially have the virus. Okay, have you heard about me? I'm sure you do. That's why we're staying at home, right? And how do you feel when you hear my name? Some of you guys may feel very relaxed because we get to spend a lot of time with our siblings and our families and our friends at home. Sometimes you may get very confused. Why are we staying at home? Why are we still not going back to school? Some of you guys may feel very worried. Oh my God, what to do? What if I got sick? What if I'm getting a fever? Does that mean I have the coronavirus? And some of you guys may feel very curious about it. I wonder what this virus does. Some of you guys might feel nervous. What if I got it? Am I able to live? Some of you guys may feel very sad because there are a lot of people dying from it. And also it's just like very sad when we don't get to have some fun time at school, have our recess time, we're meeting our friends regularly, right? Okay, don't you worry about it. We're going to talk about all of that today. So I can understand you feel. Well, you can either pick a mental face from over here, or you can come up with something by yourself, okay? And then what you can do is draw all your feelings and how your face looks like, how your body looks like when you hear about the virus. Remember, during second step classes, we talked about how we can tell how someone feels is by taking a look at their face and also notice what's happening. So parents, students, if you're willing to do this artwork as a little game, so please feel free to pause this video and get back to it after you finish the painting. Okay, welcome back. And we're going to continue talking about this virus. Sometimes adults get very worried when they read the news or see the virus on the TV. Seems like this one is having a lot of fun by singing karaoke and eating some popcorns. And I'm going to explain our virus a little bit more, okay? So his scholar name is called COVID-19. And when he comes to visit, he brings difficulty breathing. What is this? A thermometer. So he could bring fever. What about this one? This person is coughing. So those are the main symptoms of this coronavirus. So if you notice you yourself start to have difficulty breathing or having fever or starts coughing, please let your parents know. And also if you notice some of your friends and families are having those symptoms, please let them know they should consult with their doctor immediately. Okay, let's continue. So this is a picture of our lungs, which is the organ, the body part gets impacted the most from the virus. But you know what? The virus doesn't stay very long with people, and almost everyone gets better. It's just like when you get a scrape on your knee and it heals eventually. So hopefully coronavirus will say bye-bye to us very, very soon. And also, do not worry, kids. Let's take a look around. Who's beside us? Who's at home taking care of us? The adults who are taking care of you will definitely keep you safe. Okay. Next, you know what we can do to help us to be safe? Constantly washing our hands. Great job, everyone. By washing your hands with soap and water while singing a song would be a good idea. Who knows how many seconds you should wash your hands at least? I can hear already some of you guys talking. It's 20 seconds, correct. So what we can do is you can either sing your favorite song, or we can sing a happy birthday song, or an alphabet song for us to wash our hands while keeping us company, right? And the second one is we're gonna use hand sanitizer and let it dry on your hands to keep us safe. So after I put the hand sanitizer on, we're gonna wash it all over the place, including the knuckles and the fingertips. And we'll have to wait without moving them and count to 10. So whenever you're ready, we can start counting together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. And once your hands are dry, you can get back to playing. And if you do all of that, coronavirus will not come to visit. And also at the same time, the doctors are working very, very hard to find a vaccine that will allow the virus to pop up and say hi to us without getting us sick. So all the shout out and kudos to the frontline healthcare workers who are working very, very hard so we can stay home and stay safe. And this is the end. So if you have any questions, just let your parents or teachers know. Feel free to reach out to me or even just have a chat with me if you misses me. Okay. So we just finished talking about the coronavirus with the comic book. So the next thing I'm gonna talk about is mainly for the parents. What can we do to better support our kids at home? And what are the things that's very essential for our kids' mental health state? So let's get started. So the first one most of the parents are wondering about could probably be how to talk to our kids about it. So here are some ideas. Feel free to let me know if you have any further questions. So first, what we can do is help your child know that you, the adults in their life, are protecting them, because especially during this challenging time, they probably feel very insecure. And doctors, nurses, and the scientists are taking care of the people who are sick and working to find the vaccines to keep everyone safe. While the children needs to know that it's not their job to stop or fix the virus. You can empower them to be a helper by washing their hands and often covering their nose and mouth if they cough or sneeze. And also please be mindful of what your children hear and see on the news, but because right now social media is doing everything to catch everyone's attention, partly because they want us to be more careful. Sometimes there are a certain amount of resources come from different ways, and they might not be as accurate as we thought. So just try to limit how much they see and hear, because the more they see, the more anxious they will probably feel. So, and also ask your child what they have heard about the coronavirus. They may have heard more than you realize, or heard some misinformation. Asking them what they know rather than assuming will give you a chance to meet them where they are in your conversations. And also let your child know that they can always come to you if they have any questions. If you don't know the answer to a question, it is okay to tell your child, I wonder about that too. Or let me double check and I'll get back to you. Just let them know you will get back to them, and the answers that you give are based on facts. And also, please let your child know that their feelings are always safe with you, whether they're feeling worried or sad or anything at all. You will always be there for them. And the next thing is very important during quarantine is keeping a routine. In stressful or uncertain times, it's very important to keep a daily schedule for your child. A routine would create predictability, structure, and allow your kids to feel safe, especially if they just got up to school. When the school was highly structured, we have our breakfast time, we have our lunch time, we have our study time, we have the recess time, and also we have our quiet time. We can just like do similar stuff at home as well. This will actually dramatically decrease your child's level of anxiety and increase their level of growth and creativity. And this will build their resilience at the same time. So rather than letting them on their screens for too many hours in a day for the next few weeks, hopefully not month, it is very important to empower them to become healthy little beings and be responsible for their own health and growth. So this is a wonderful schedule I'm about to share you, which has been already shared through social media. And I know the schedule could vary from family to family because outside fresh air time might not be available for some of the families. You can substitute it with indoor physical activities or even just staying out of the window. So let me share the screen with you. So this is the schedule I was talking about because usually they go to school around before 9 a.m. So we can try to set up the waking up time at 9 a.m. Now they can sleep in a little bit, especially when they don't have to get up very early, and maybe taking a morning walk to just wake them up or have a breakfast, very peaceful breakfast. And I know right now online learning has already started and most of the teachers have set their Google Classroom starting time around 10 o'clock. So we think 10 to 11 would be a good academic time for them to only focus on the studies, no electronics. I know right now we're using all forms of technology, but try to not let them get distracted by it, and also have some fun time after they were able to focus for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, and maybe do some Legos, do some craft work, do some art activities. I have a lot of resources. If you're running out of ideas, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to send them to you. And also, it is very important for us to eat punctual 3 meals because, especially during this time, our physical health is our base for our mental health. So just try to keep them eating healthy so that they will have enough energy for the day. And also during the afternoon, we just talked about how to help our kids to build more freedom, more independence, more autonomy, and more responsibility at home. This could be them doing certain amount of chores at home, maybe taking more responsibilities for their own stuff, maybe helping out your parents to take out the trash, or maybe helping out the parents or caregivers while they're cooking as well, or maybe just simply putting their dishes back in the sink, or maybe just simply cleaning up their toys after playing. And also in the afternoon, a quiet time would be a good one, but please be mindful that it's not recommended to take a nap after 4 p.m. And also we should try to limit the nap time to 20 minutes so that they will be able to fall asleep during the nighttime. Maybe in the afternoon, I know we've been distributing and sending out some academic packages, so that would be a good idea to do it in the afternoon for them to finish some academic activities so that they could catch up. And maybe enjoy some afternoon fresh air after they're done with the daily study work. And dinner time and some screen time will be available if you're able to finish all the activities and the responsibilities they were supposed to. This could be used as a rewards, but try to limit the technology use just before their bedtime, because those blue lights being generated from the technology could really mess up their sleep hormones. And I hope this is helpful for parents. Yeah, so the key takeaway is a busy child equals a happy child. Okay. Lastly, but not the least, it's very important for us to pay attention to their mental health status. As a therapist and a mental health consultant, I highly encourage my clients and friends to keep their social ties even during this social distancing. This doesn't mean that you have to hang out with your friends at a restaurant. It actually means reaching out to your friends near and far. This goes the same to your child. Give them time and space for their social lives at this delicate time. Allow and encourage them to have video chat with their peers. They could share stories together, what they've learned, or simply showing each other what their home life is like. Or setting up some online playtime with other families. For older kids, this could possibly be playing online games together. But for little ones, just simply letting them sit on the carpet and bring out 2 to 3 toys and share with their friends. Try to do things together. Involve them when you cook, when you clean, or when you're exercise. Let them take some lead and directions from time to time. And also maybe encourage your child to have their own space, especially when you're also working from home. This means, hey, if you are able to sit by yourself for 20 minutes, play with your toys quietly and clean up, and then we can have a special family time. Maybe you can build a craftwork or like doing some coloring with your kids together as rewards. Let's try to not make it very tangible, like money or toys. We're trying to make it more of like emotion support and family time. And family time could also look like reading a story together, playing some board games together, or having a cuddle party. And your child's social life is very essential to their overall mental health. And also, I've shared some resources with the teachers about the things we can do at home, including the scholarly activities and also some physical activities and also some creative activities, like the things they could build, the things they could draw, and the things they could invent together. Please let me know if there's anything else parents would love to hear about and could potentially make some use of. Just simply let me know. And I'm gonna put my contact information over here as well. So this is my email address and this is my work phone. Please feel free to reach out to me if you see yourself as your kid is getting sadder or getting grumpier or getting less interactive during this special time, or they're getting more anxious or they're getting too hyper at home. I'll be more than willing to help. So what we do is mainly having a play session together, maybe do some activities or artwork or craft work or like simply puzzles, things building, just something like that. And please let me know if you need any help. Other than that, there are more parents workshop coming up soon, including conflicts, sibling conflicts, including tantrums, including how to deal with the transitions, including some parents traps. And hopefully this will bring you some sane time during this special time. And please let me know if there are other topics you are willing to learn and get to know a little bit more about. We did a sleep hygiene workshop not too long at school, and a lot of the parents felt it was really very informative and very helpful. So if you want to hear more about that, especially right now, our sleeping schedule could be a little off. Please just let me know. I'll be more than willing to do another one. And other than that, please have a good rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye.